Especially to the students, this is an alert and a breaking news on the Form 515A non-compliance termination procedure that has been issued by, this is on the ICE website. For those who don't know what is ICE, ICE is the Immigration Custom Enforcement. They are the police of the Department of Homeland Security. So if they put it there, that means actions are going to be taken. And this is a notice that has been sent to everybody. For as from April 1st, the intent to terminate basically the status of F1, M1, and J1. They will be receiving a notice and will have 14 days only to answer. And first of all, what is the, for those who don't know, what is the 515A? This is an explanation here from the website of studyingthestates.dhs.gov, where they have very good guidance what is there, but I'm going to try to put it in simple terms. What they're saying here, if you arrive at the port of entry, that means at the airport, or filing for a petition to change status, and then you don't meet the requirements of service, basically the amount of fees and all the documents that they require, what they will do is they will give you, either they will return you from the airport, and this is what probably happened last time at those students from India, and now, or they will issue what we call a form I-515A and want you to comply with it. In that form, they will have to basically answer all the requirements that you meet, you meet the requirements to be accepted in the United States as F1 or M1 or J1. So that means you need to tell your DSO as soon as you get that. If you get a form I-515A, you need to tell your DSO, you need to review the reasons why the form was issued, because there might be fees were not paid properly, or you're missing any documents. And also, once you get the documentation, you need to work with your DSO or a lawyer for the form I-515A, the form I-20, the DS-2019 with the signatures, form I-94 with the identification number, or print out from the paperless form I-94, which you know is online, copy of the admission stamp in your passport, I-901. So you need to submit all your paperwork. They're saying 13 days, but now when they're going to send this notice, which I have put here, they issued this big notice to the students. Those who receive that will have 14 days, because they didn't comply with the 30 days rule, and if they don't, what will happen, they will terminate their F1 status. As you know, the F1 usually comes on a DS, which is a duration of stay, which is based on your I-20. As long as you have your I-20 is valid, you are not basically they won't deport you, you have status. But once they issue the termination and they cancel your F1, you'll be out of status. So you don't want to be in this situation. So make sure that you're complying with this form if you got one of those forms. And some of the examples where they want is where they issue those forms. As you know, this form, like I mentioned earlier, is issued in situations where they're not satisfied at the airport on your documents. So for example, your lack of travel endorsement by a school official or sponsor official on the form I-120 or DS-209. As you know, before they were a little bit more relaxed on those, but now they're very strict. Lack of evidence of service payment. That's a big thing, because I'm very unhappy about that, because service has its own issues and sometimes it reads stuff that are not there. Lack of a valid service record with the form I-20 or DS-219 using the entry. So you need to comply with this within those 14 days once you get that. And if you're getting any of those an I-515 form, I would recommend talking to your DSO or give us a call at the office. We'll see what we can do for you. And I'm pretty sure this is being used, of course, as a crackdown again from the immigration DHS on student visas, especially those who are going to schools that are kind of quote unquote blacklisted. They are really kind of cracking down on them. And if you're coming from India, be very careful, be in compliance with all the rules. Don't make sure that you have your receipt of your service payment. This is a big thing they're looking at. And the fact that it becomes big is because ICE got involved. ICE is usually the part Like you see here on their website, they are the one which enforce the immigration laws, kind of. They are the police, they are the cops. So you need to be careful, because we don't want to have a situation of Tri-Valley University where they start picking up students and putting them in deportation. So if you need help, ladies and gentlemen, call us. And again, this is an alert from from the Sharperai Law Group. You can call us at 510-742-5887. And anything I'm telling today is for educational purposes only. You should not act or refrain to act solely for the information provided. You should contact an attorney if you have any questions. Please subscribe on the YouTube channel and check our website, Provide Law. I'll post updates as we go. And this is breaking news, so I want you to know that you need to be ready for that. Thank you.